Everybody gets on board, we're going to servertize some more. It's gonna help our speed and our precision. It's going to make us into brilliant mathematicians. Hi beaches, hi bonsais, it's Mr Strachan here. Today we're going to explore doubles, for example 4 add 4. And we're going to use the facts we know from doubles to help us add near doubles, for example 3 add 4. Firstly, I'd like you to count with me in twos. We're going to count up to 20 and then back down again. This is a warm-up we use a lot in class, so I'm expecting you to be quite good at this already. So we're going to start on 0. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. And back down again. 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. Now if you want to pause the video now with your grown up and just practice and make sure that we can do that really comfortably. For this next challenge we are going to be using subitizing. This is where we see the number of things without counting. The limit of this is usually around 6 things. For example, if you see 3 cups, we don't go 1, 2, 3. We look at it and say, oh, that's 3. We're going to use subitizing and our knowledge of doubles to describe these pictures. I'll give you about 10 seconds to do this. If you need to pause to give yourself more time, that's fine. Okay, this is the first picture. I'll go through this one as an example. We've got eggs, obviously. There's 2 rows. There's 5 eggs on the top and 5 eggs on the bottom. So in total, 5 add 5 equals 10. We've got 10 eggs altogether. For our next activity, we're going to look at some number sentences. They're going to all be doubles, so you'll see a question come up in red, and that's the one you need to answer, and then the answer will come up. So we'll get started. So we've worked through the doubles from 1 add 1 up to 10 add 10. Can you see a pattern in the answers? Stop the video and discuss this with your grown-up. Let's move on to near doubles. We're going to use our knowledge of doubles to help us make a prediction about what the answers might be. And then we're going to use our tens frame or tens frame app to check our answers. I'll demonstrate this first one. So my prediction is that 5 add 6 equals 11. And the reason I make that prediction is it's very close, very near to being the same as 5 add 5. There's only one difference. So 5 add 5 equals 10, I know that. So I'm guessing that 5 add 6 will equal 11, one more. I'm going to check that using my tens frames. So I'm going to get two tens frames out, and I'm going to set up 5 add 6, or in this case it'll look like 6 add 5, it's the same thing, but the bigger number always goes on top. So when I'm using my knowledge of doubles to make a prediction, what I'm doing is I'm taking away 1 off the 6 there, so I've got 5 add 5 now, and 5 add 5 does equal 10. If I add this one back on, I've got my answer of 5 add 6 equals 11. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate this next one. It's 7 add 8. So my prediction is that 7 add 8 equals 15. And I'm making that prediction because I know that 8 add 8 equals 16. And so it's going to be 1 less than that, so the answer is 15. So I'm going to show you how I do that on the tens frames. So the question is 7 add 8. I'm going to lay it out with 8 on top because 8 is the bigger number, and the rule we always stick to is the bigger number always goes on the top tens frame. So there we've got 8 add 7, 7 add 8. My prediction was based off the double 8 add 8, so I'm going to make that now. So I'm going to use a penguin to show, add on an extra penguin on there. So that's 8 add 8. And my prediction is that's 16. Let's have a check. So there we've got it. 8 add 8 does equal 16. I need to take this penguin away though because I've added him on. So take him off to get the answer. 7 add 8 equals 15. Okay, so we're now going to whiz through a few number sentences with near doubles. If you want, you can pause the video in order to use your tens frame to check your answers, or you can use your knowledge of doubles to do near doubles in your head nice and fast.